Hello, welcome to the Yoga Pantry with me, Natasha, and we are going to look at our second chakra today, the Swadhisthana chakra, the Sacral Chakra. So this chakra is a very feminine chakra, feminine energy, whereas the root chakra was more masculine energy. This one is about creation and creativity and the birthing of new ideas. It has a fluidity and a flow to it. So because it's around the sacrum, it sort of deals with reproduction, and that can be in a physical sense, or it could be in more of that creating something in your life or creating life. And it has a sensuality and a sexuality about it, because again, it really connected to the womb, to the idea of birthing something into the world, whether again that be a physical life or a new idea, a new creation. So we're going to do a little yoga practice today that really brings about that activation of the sacral chakra and brings about that sense of creativity and fluidity and movement and femininity in it as well. So it's a great practice for men and women, because we want to connect our masculine and feminine and bring that into balance. So roll out your mat and let us begin. We're going to begin first in a nice comfortable cross-legged position. If you need to raise your hips onto a support, go for it. This is a nice open position for the body, for the legs, for the hips. And allow length up through your spine. Think about the curves of your spine. Maybe take a moment just to roll through the neck and the shoulders. Feel your way into your body, loosen any tightness here. And bringing your hands down to your belly. Bring in that lovely deep abdominal breath. So drawing the breath in, feeling the belly expand as you breathe in and release as you breathe out. Relax your eyes, relax your jaw, bring your focus down to your abdomen. Feel the expansion and contraction of your breath in your body. And then we're going to release our hands to our knees. Bring the index finger, the tips of the index finger and the tips of the thumbs together and connect. You can curl those fingers in as well if you like. And this is Jin Mudra, the mudra of consciousness. Allow yourself to soften even more into your body. So root chakra, the sacral chakra, Swadhisthana, generally associated with the orange color as we move from that deep red to a brilliant vermilion or a brilliant orange. A little bit more fire here, a little bit more passion, a whole lot of fluidity, just connecting into the qualities and the feeling of your sacral chakra. Maybe find a word, a quality to connect to. Maybe you could use the phrase of, I am creative. I am creative. I am a creator. I am a creator. I birth new ideas into this world. I create my world. I am empowered through my own sensuality and my own sexuality. I flow with my ideas. I flow with the rhythm of the universe. I am fluid. I am adaptable. I am willing to change. And let's gently open our eyes, turn your hands down, and we're going to start to stir up the energy in the base of the body. So allow yourself to roll through here. This gives a good massage into the abdominal organs, and also you get a little bit of a massage through the buttocks as well. Let's go around the other side. Breathe into it. And then coming back to center, lengthening through your body. Release your legs, shake them out. We're going to widen the legs. And so we're going to take that movement that we just had and expand upon it. Now, if you need to, you can keep your hands at your waist. Otherwise, you can grab hold of your hands like you're holding a big stirrer. We're going to reach over to the right side and pull around to the left and roll. Breathe into it. This can be pretty hard for some people, and if you find this quite tricky, you can bend one leg in towards you, or even just do it in a little butterfly pose. And this helps to stretch out our shoulders, work through our joints. It's really good for the hips and the waist and the legs. And of course, it's going to activate that sacral chakra energy in our body. Oh, we're going to come over to the left and reverse. Breathe in and out through the nose. And then come through center. Legs can be a little bit more wider if they're feeling comfortable. If you're still not so comfortable, hands behind you, lift through the chest. But if it feels okay, let's just stretch through center. Into those inner thighs. Keep a little fluidity here so you can have the back moving a little, just exploring and letting things open up for you. And then release, bringing the soles of the feet together. Come onto your back. Drop the lower back into the ground. So we flatten the spine into the floor. We feel the glutes tuck in a little bit. And then release. And then drop the lower back. So little pelvic rocks here. Release. Exaggerate the curve away. Push the lower back into the floor. Exaggerate the curve away. Pull it into the floor. Some lovely somatic movement here, just to loosen up the hips and the spine. Breathe into it. One more. Bring that in and then lift the hips. Stay on the upper back. So the upper back stays down, connected to the floor. Lengthen your tailbone to the back of the knees. Pull the belly in, really focusing your awareness right here, just above the pubic bone area, and then release down. Push the back into the ground, lift again, pull the buttocks towards the back of the knees so you activate your glutes, and the upper body is very, very comfortable and supported here. And then release again, push and lift. Maybe lift a little higher, letting the chest lift if you like, and then roll it down. Bring the knees in. Over to the left with those knees. Extend your arm out to the right. And then bring the knees back in, over towards the right. With the knees, extend that left arm out. Stretching into the back to center. And rock yourself forward and back. You can hold your knees, your legs, the back of your thighs. Just finding some support. And then we're going to cross the ankles, roll over onto the hands and knees, coming into our tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to do a little bit of a sexy cat. So just find fluidity here in your body, in your spine. Toes can be tapped or flat. Just allow yourself to explore your body. Spread those fingers wide and connect into the pads of the fingertips so you have strength here. Let yourself roll through your spine, breathing into it. It's getting this energy to flow through the body and allow your own creativity to come out here. So explore what kind of movement you want to find in this position. Just allow your body to guide you. And when you've had a little bit of play here, we're going to move our play up a notch as we rise up into our downward facing dog, and keep that fluidity, keep that movement, keep that sense of play going here. And don't get stuck in traditional yogic poses. Every time I give permission to people to play in class, those that are used to this, just go for it. But those that have come from maybe other classes, they tend to just stick to the traditional poses. They move through a little vinyasa sequence or something like that, but they don't play. So let your body explore. Find what potential you have. Allow yourself to move from your down dog through to maybe familiar postures, but then allow that to guide you into things that may be a little different, but feels really good in the body. Breathe. And you might find a brand new pose. Or you might suddenly figure out how your favorite yoga influencer or guru does something in particular. And it all comes from exploration and play. So after a few more breaths, we're going to sink ourselves down into a child's pose and just have a moment to connect. Connect into yourself. Draw your awareness down to the base of your body, to the lower back area, to your hips. And again, notice I'm still not completely still. Just have a little bit of fluidity here, maybe moving through the hips, the shoulders, maybe rolling the forehead on the ground. Just allowing softness in. And then you can find stillness. And just savor that stillness, that softness in your body. Breathe. On your next in-breath, roll yourself up, make your way onto the ground, maybe tucking the toes, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Ashtanga Namaskara, booty in the air here, release flat. Roll the shoulders back, pelvis really connecting to the floor as you breathe into your Cobra. We don't take the pelvis off the ground here. Exhale, release. Inhale, breathe into that Cobra, find length. And exhale, release. Extend your arms out in front. Lift your right arm and your left leg. And exhale. Left arm, right leg. Exhale. Again on the other side, inhale. and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sweep the hands down by your side. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, hands to your sides, legs down, push up into your modified plank, toes tucked, full plank, and downward facing dog. Back to your fluid dog, and walk your dog up towards the top of your mat. Once you get there, allow the body to slowly roll up, ragdoll. So press through the feet, draw up through the belly, and ragdoll yourself to standing. Hands in front of your heart space. Finding your Tadasana. It's always nice to connect back to that root chakra to get ourselves nice and grounded. So feet can be hip width apart or closer together or a smidge wider, just what feels comfortable for you. Soften the knees, tailbone to the ground, ribs and chest in. Close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. Feel that fluidity in your body. Feel the flow of prana, that vital life force. Circle your arms. Breathe the arms up. You can open your eyes if you like. Bringing the hands down in front of your heart space. Inhale, fingers down to the ground. Exhale, turn the fingers in towards you. Press the chest together. Inhale, fingers down to the ground. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, interlace those fingers. Turn the palms up. And open out. Step your feet out wide, turning the feet out. Come into your goddess pose. Now lengthen, tailbone to the ground, belly in, ribs in, knees tracking over the feet as best you can. Let's bring the arms down, elbows out, tail down, goddess. Connect to your inner goddess. Even if you identify as male, we all had the feminine within us. We are all gods and goddesses. Extend over to one side. Reach out, open through your heart space. And then circle over to the other side. Open up to the sky through your heart space. Maybe sink into your legs a little more. Inhale. And then extend up. Exhale back into your goddess pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down. Cartwheel those arms again, extend over. Inhale up, cartwheel over to the other side. Inhale, sweep it up. Turn the feet in and exhale, fold. Fold down to the ground. Breathe. Roll up, half lift. And exhale, fold. Pull up through the belly, half lift. And exhale, fold. Again, pull up, roll through the body, half lift, and down. Now soften. Soften your knees. You can turn your feet out a little bit or have them forward. Just make sure your knees are soft as we shift our weight from one leg to the other and let the arms flow. Seaweed, fluidity. Softness through the shoulders. Softness through the legs, the spine. Breathe. And then placing your left hand underneath your shoulder or onto a block, open through that right side, bend into the left knee, and then bend into the right knee, reach your left arm through. Swap again, bend into the left knee, reach up, bend into the right knee, Reach through. Again, bend into the left knee and right knee. Reach through. Reach out to the side. Circle through. Just find some freedom for the arm, for the shoulder, and then straightening out your leg. Reach your right hand through to that left leg and gaze through the window you've created. Breathe. Release. Right hand to the ground. And now reach up as you bend that left leg. And then bend the right leg as you reach through. Reach up. Keep those legs soft. Reach through. Reach up. Reach through. Reach up. And then reach through towards that the right leg. Extend out through the right arm. Extend out through your legs. Pull yourself through this window. Breathe. And then soften. Pull up through the belly. Rise. Inhale. Turn the feet out. Cross the arms. Send the energy out to the side. Cartwheel over again to one side. And rise. Cartwheel over to the other side. And then rise up. Step the feet together. Shake that off. Come to the top of your mat. Stand in your Tadasana again. Breathe. Look for length through your spine. Tail to the ground. Sweep your arms up. Soften. It's like pour yourself down to the ground. Fluid, soft. Roll up through the spine halfway. And fold. And roll up. Press through the feet. Lengthen the spine. Soften everything down. One more time. Roll. And then exhale. Right foot stepping back. A low lunge, but we're going to open out that left foot coming into your runner's lunge. Right hand underneath your shoulder. Left hand here on the knee. Expand through the chest for a moment and just feel your way. Explore into this side. Just little movements, just loosening through the body a little. Feel your way. And then you can come down if you want, if you've got the flexibility, or stay up. And just keep softness going. A little movement, little subtle shifts just to feel where your body feels good. And then if you can, walking your left leg across your body, coming into your pigeon pose. Extend out through that back leg. Make sure your front knee is comfortable. If pigeon is no good, you can come onto your back and thread the needle instead. But if you are good with your pigeon, we're going to sit up first. Roll the shoulders back. Expand through the big pigeon heart. Walk those hands out slightly onto your fingertips, and then chest down as you exhale. Continue to exhale as you pull the belly up, and then inhale to open through your chest. Exhale. Continue to exhale as you draw up through the core. Inhale to expand. 2 more. And then surrender. Surrender down into your hips, into your glutes. You can stay down there, or if you like, you can bend that right leg, reach back to bring that leg towards you, sitting up into your mermaid pose. Breathe into it. If you are more flexible, you can bring the foot into the crook of the elbow and reach back for the hand. But just find whatever feels good. You can also explore, because this one's all about exploration and creativity. You can explore grabbing the foot with the other arm. It's just going to change where the stretch hits your quadricep. Breathe into it. Keep the belly lifted if you're exaggerating your lower back curve. So make sure that you utilize your core to protect your lumbar spine. Just seeing wherever you want to be. Breathe into it. And then release. Release. Take a moment and bring yourself back to a comfortable down dog. Again, just playing, taking your time to loosen, especially that leg that was bent underneath you. Give that a few moments of movement. And then just walk into your down dog a little bit. And now let's find stillness as we lift our hips to the ceiling. 3 breaths. You can still have a little bit of movement if you feel guided to, or you can find absolute stillness. Maybe the movement is just in the wave of the breath through the body. And then we're going to step that left foot into our lunge. Walking it off to the side, right foot forward into our lunge, left hand onto the ground, right hand onto the knee, and just feel here. Again, you can play with it until you find that sweet spot for your body. Or you can come down. Or you can just stay a little higher, a little more centered. So bringing your focus to the hip flexors on that left side. You can always move through the neck. Remember, our theme for this one is really about creativity and fluidity. And then we're going to rise up, bring that right leg across, setting ourselves up for our pigeon pose. Check the back leg is nice and extended. Breathe up, open into your heart space, fingertips out to the side. Here we go, just like before. Little strength through the core, let the body come down, pull up through the core, inhale to expand the chest. Exhale to fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And release. Just keep looking for comfort and support in your poses. Stiram, Sukham, Asanam, stable and comfortable posture. Loading your focus into the hip area. You can stay here if you're just really vibing on that, or reach back for the foot. Bring it in. Finding your mermaid pose. However you need to hold it, or however you want to find that position. Breathe into it. Keep the belly in though. The higher you rise, the more you want to draw in through the core to protect that lower back area. And as always, you can explore. You can swap the grip. Couple more breaths. Release when you're ready, gently releasing out. Take your time, make your way into your downward facing dog, freeing that right leg out, finding that movement, that fluidity, that softness in your body. And we're going to come into a wide-legged child's pose. So take the knees down, widen out, and bring your heart down through the center. Inhale to rise. We're just going to do one little fluid flow and then call it a day. So coming up to your downward facing dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. Roll through your spine to rise. Hands in front of your heart space. Open through the chest. Round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Run the hands up the shins and flow downwards. Right foot down, back behind you into a low lunge. Let your arms sweep up. Exhale, release. Step to the top of your mat and rise again. Continue to rise to the toes and sink down. Half lift and bow. Left foot comes back into your lunge. Let the arms be free and release. Step into your downward facing dog, tread it out, and then roll up into a rounded down dog, into a mountain cat. Roll slowly forward into your plank. Knees down, chest and chin to the floor. Cobra. Pull the belly up and in, sink back to your child's pose. Roll straight up from there. Vajrasana, sitting back onto those shins, hands in front of the heart space. Interlace the fingers, rise. Tuck your toes open. Reach for your, open towards the right, I should say. Reach for your right heel and extend open through the chest. Rise up, open to the left. Reach for your left heel, hips forward, extend the heart up. Rise and sink down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, child's pose. Roll through your child's pose. Knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, cobra. Tuck the body up. Downward facing dog. Right leg, sweep it up. Keep it fluid. Bring it in, extend it up. And step it through. Low lunge. Arms flowing. Step back. Downward facing dog. Left leg. Find some fluidity there in the hip, in the leg. Bring it up, bring it through. Take it up, low lunge. Circle those arms, hands down, and then we're going to make our way to the top of the mat and rise, circling those arms and fold again. Rise halfway, fold, rise all the way. Hands in front of your heart space. Take a moment and just stand into your Tadasana, feel into your body. You can have the eyes open or closed, drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Soften downwards, let the shoulders round if they need to. Rolling left ear to left shoulder, just halfway. And then down again, rolling to the right. Rolling to the left. Down. And up. Down. And up. One full circle. Rolling around. And down. And back the other way. Around. And down. Back the other way around. And down and reverse. And then soften knees, rise. Hands down in front of your heart space. Interlace the fingers. I'll just step to the top of my mat here. And fold. Half lift and bow. Step back. Down dog just for a moment as we roll through the body. Drop the knees and sink into your child's pose. Inhale. Coming up. Come on to your back. Lying down again, feet wide, arms out to the side, and drop the knees in. Allow yourself to be open. Inhaling, open your eyes. Extend your left leg. Bring your right leg across the body, coming into a twist. Now you can stay here or you can start to bend the left leg. Grab hold of the foot or the ankle, and you can press your leg into your hand. Let your body open out a little. Breathe. Release the legs. Extend your right leg. Bring your left leg across the body. Oh, just gotta move my pack. There we go, that's better. And then you can bend your right leg, grab hold of the foot if you like, or not, you can just stay extended. Push through the leg, open through the heart. Breathe into it. And then release. Release into a reclined butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Arms can come overhead. You can grab your hands, or the arms can just be out. Allowing your body to be open. Allowing the natural curves of your spine to find their way into comfort. You can stay here or you can release the feet down, release the arms, and come into Shavasana, your final restorative pose for the end of our Sacral Chakra practice hopefully opened up the channels of creativity. Allowed your body to feel a little looser, a little more fluid, a little less restricted, and a whole lot more open and willing to take on whatever challenges come your way, willing to adapt, to change, to flow. Now you can stay here as long as you like, and I'll see you in the next chakra video where we will target our city of jewels, the Manipura chakra, where we connect to our abundance, our strength, our tapas, our determination. I'll see you then. Namaste.